Welcome to Tripura Info News Update. A convention on child rights for the northeastern region was held today at Pragna Bhawan in Agartala. Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha, Minister Tinku Roy, along with several officials and child welfare activists, attended the program. The convention focused on safeguarding the rights of children, preventing child labor and exploitation, and ensuring better access to education, healthcare, and overall development. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Dr. Saha emphasized that protecting child rights is a collective responsibility of government, society, and families. He also highlighted various welfare schemes launched in Tripura for child protection and education. The event brought together experts, policy makers, and social workers from across the northeastern states to share their views and strengthen cooperation for a brighter future for children. Listen to Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha what he said about the program.
She also had delivered his nice speech. Elaborately, he has detailed everything before us. We have Sri Taposh Rai, Secretary Social Welfare and Social Education. He also, in his welcome address, as elaborately, he has also mentioned so many things. We have Sri Shamal Prasad Saikia, Chairperson Assam NCPCR, and then Keshan Pradeep Kumar, Chairperson Manipur NCPCR, then Srimati Jayanti Devarma, Chairperson Tripura Commission for Protection of Child Rights. Delegates from northeastern states, officers and staff of TCPCR and social welfare and social education, and my dear media friends. Respected dignitaries and officials from NCPCR and state NCPCR and esteemed colleagues from the government of Tripura, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the most importantly, the young participants present here today. It is indeed a privilege and honor for me to welcome you all to the Northeastern Regional Convention on Child Rights, particularly the Northeastern officials who have come from the other states of the Northeastern region. Our Honorable Prime Minister already have mentioned this Northeastern region as Ashtalakshmi. So it is our proud privilege, and we are very glad that you have come from all the Northeastern region. And regarding children's, already my previous speaker already have mentioned that what should be our direction and what should be our way of dealing with those children. We know that children's right space within the human rights space domain, and they are not a miniature adult form. They are human beings. So we must protect them, and they were their unique needs of survival. So I think children are our future of our nation, and they are our foundation, if we think in that manner. The way we nurture and protect them today will decide the destiny of tomorrow. Protecting child rights is not merely the duty of governments or institutions alone. It is a collective responsibility of families, communities, and societies at large. I think you know some of the people present over here. In India, children's population may be 30 to 40%. If we neglect children, we will neglect the future of our country. So 1/3 of the population are children. So is there any country who will neglect their future? Do you think so? So we have to address them, we have to care them so that our future will be protected. So all of us of the society, we need to spend more time for the children. If the adults have the adults' right, like social and economical rights, why not the children will have the same? They are not a separate category of human beings. If we spend time for the children, we will build the future of the country. The children are our next generation. We cannot forget about them. 1 in every 5 child in the world is in India. Every day 63,000 Indian children are born. Every day 63,000 children are born in India. In India, it is taking its time, although there are so many things already. In India, it is taking its time, although there are so many things already have mentioned here. So, although it is too late to protect them, how they will be grown up, so many things from the government side, the number of this act has been made, but it is being laid. I think we should emphasize more to protect them. Regarding this child marriage, child labor, so many things have been mentioned here. Juvenile justice, then street children, disabled children. So we have to look after them. At the same time, I firmly believe that the children of this region are full of talent, creativity and resilience. With the right support, they can shine not only in India but also across the world. Childcare institutions in Tripura, we have working tirelessly to safeguard and empower our children. And I am mentioning here some of the highlights like childcare institutions. Here we are running about 44 children care institutions, providing shelter and care to nearly 950 children. We have a juvenile justice mechanism. In all, we have 8 districts in Tripura. All 8 districts of Tripura now have juvenile justice boards and child welfare committees to ensure protection and rehabilitation of children in need. We have sponsorship and foster code. More than 4,200 children are being supported under the sponsorship program. Already our Honorable Minister already have mentioned. While 38 children have been placed in foster care and proper financial assistance. We have after care service, 14 young adults have been assisted with guidance, reintegrations after leaving childcare institutions, then adoption. From 2022 to 2025, 28 children have found loving homes through legal adoption. Special juvenile police units, these units are now active in every district ensuring child-friendly procedures during investigation and care. Then we have one-stop centers. We have 8 operational centers with 2 more sanctioned to provide integrated support to children and women facing violence. We have Childline 1098. Our 24/7 helpline is active throughout the state, ensuring immediate rescue and support for children in distress. Our government prioritizes this universal school enrollment, especially in remote areas, to ensure that no child is left behind. Nutrition and health under ICDS and Poshan Abhiyan, 2.29 lakh children were covered in July 2050 to 2025 alone, improving nutrition, growth monitoring and prevention malnutrition. There are not schemes, they reflect our unwavering commitment to building a safe, nurturing and empowering environment for every child in Tripura. But we must not stop here. The path ahead requires us to build a culture of respect, protection and equal opportunities for every child. Strengthen awareness generation mechanism, capacity building and community participation. Ensure that no child is left behind, denied education, deprived of dignity or forced to live in fear. Ladies and gentlemen, investing in children is nothing less than investing in our collective future. A child protected and nurtured today becomes a responsible citizen tomorrow. With the blessings of and direction of our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, with compassion and coordinated action, the Northeastern region can indeed emerge as a model region for child rights protection in India. I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights and to our very own Department of Social Welfare and Social Education Government of Tripura for organizing this important convention. Let us all work hand in hand to ensure that every child in our region grows up in an environment of safety, dignity and education and opportunity. Thank you.
Subscribe to Tripura Info and press the bell icon so that you never miss any latest updates and news on Tripura.